Earnings season is on in full swing and it's a packed day of results today. Real estate major Nitesh Estates and the country's largest lender, State Bank of India, announced their quarterly results. Let's start off with India's largest bank then, who reported a rise in home loan offtake. At India's biggest bank, State Bank, profits have halved and bad loans have almost doubled. Home loans, however, grown 17%. The company's retail loan book was also stable with 18.4% year-on-year growth. We have Amita Balachandra standing by with all the details. Amita, tell us, how did the numbers shape up?
Well, Krishna, the country's largest bank, as you rightly said, did come out with its Q3 results, and the numbers did look disappointing when it comes to NPAs. Its net profit is down 61.7%. However, for home buyers like you and me, we don't have to be worried because its retail loan growth has been stable, especially home loan growth. It stands at about 17.51% year-on-year. Also, if you take a look at this quarter when compared to the same quarter last year, it's seen a rise in the amount of home loan dispersal. So that's a good point there. Also, what we're hearing from the management is that they're coming out with new schemes and initiatives for home loan for the home loan segment and home buyers like you and me. So that is a positive for home buyers.
Positive for home buyers coming in from SBI's numbers. Thank you, Amita. Now, Amita also caught up with the chairman of SBI, Arundhati Bhattacharya, and began by asking her which pockets of the country saw the most demand for home loans. Take a look.
We operate throughout the country. So I can't really say that there is a demand in a particular pocket, but the regular pockets of, say, places like Pune, Bangalore, Noida, all of those work very well for us. We've also had, as you know, an employee participation program, whereby we have asked each of our employees to come up with one home loan. That's worked very nicely as well. We've got almost 20,000 crores of new home loans on account of that. So I think we are doing pretty well on the home loan side. Our LTV loan to value is pretty low at around 52%. Our ticket sizes are in the range of 23 to 27 lakhs average. So I think we are doing well.
Also, what's your outlook on interest rates? Will there be more transmissions in the offing?
Very difficult to say. You know, if you say transmission in the offing, means really right now I don't see any rates being cut, and whether the regulator will look for it at it, not very difficult. Let the budget be over and then maybe we'll get a better feel.
Okay. Also, what are some of the incentives that you're giving for home buyers? You mentioned Grihatala. There's also Flexi Pay home loan scheme that just come out. So if you could just throw some light upon that.
Actually, Flexi Pay is very simple. It just tells you that for the first few years you can pay your interest and not your principal, and then subsequently your installments can be hiked slowly so that your principal is also covered. Actually, this is good for salary earners, and it is meant only for salary earners who have a steady increase in their income. So we've been trying to bring about products which suit our people. We keep in mind the fact that people must understand the risks that they are running and that they are aware that this is how it works. But at the end of the day, we need to bring in products.
Also, very briefly, if you could just throw some light on your fundraising plans, especially when it comes to real estate.
See, real estate, we have a lot of real estate. It will be valued upwards of 20,000 crores. Very, very conservatively, it would be at least 20,000 crores. We've been told that, we could look at thinking of putting this amount into the capital. Now, putting it into capital as per the current provisions, we would need to take a 55% haircut and it would come in as tier 2. So it doesn't make too much of a difference. But going forward, once it comes in, it would allow us to put it into tier 1 itself. So we'll see how it works, and in the meanwhile, if the regulator gives any dispensation, we'll definitely look at that. Other than that, we will be raising capital, of course. We have permission to raise around 15,000 in equity. We have some non-core investments as well. So we'll be looking at realizing some amount from there, some amount from the stake sales of our various subsidiaries, some amount of repatriation of profits that are held abroad. So all of these areas will be looked at.